Welcome to Legacy Ice Academy. Today I am going to discuss another important topic of CSET, that is circular motion. So first of all we have to understand basics of circular motion. So when we talked about circular motion, in circular motion two or more than two persons are moving in a track. Two or more than two persons are moving in a track. And second thing is they have started from point, we can call it a starting point, and from starting point they have two choice. Either these persons or people can move in opposite directions or they can move in same directions. So here one thing you have to understand, when peoples are moving on a track in the same directions, then we have to add or we have to subtract their speed. Okay, so it means whenever two persons are moving in same directions on our circular track, then their relative speed will be s1 minus s2. When two persons are moving in opposite directions, I can say that in same directions, and the person when they are moving in opposite direction, then their relative speed will be s1 plus s2. These two concepts I already discussed when I discussed time distance topic. Now here we have to understand type of the questions also. In type of the questions, one type of the questions can be two persons or more than two persons are moving in a circular track and the length of the circular track is 120 meter. Okay, so this is the 120 meter. P is the starting point. Length of this circular track is 120 meter. Second thing, they talked about the speed of person A is 12 meter per minute and speed of person B is 20 meter per minute, and both the persons are moving in same directions. When will A and B meet at a starting point? So one type of questions are like that: two persons who have started from point B, point P in same directions with a speed of 12 meter per minute and 20 meter per minute, when they will meet again on a starting point. So meet time to meet at starting point. So I have discussed in one video the concept of LCM. So here concept of LCM we have to use. Okay, so time taken by person P to reach at starting point. At starting point, how much time person A will take to reach? Time will be distance upon speed. It will be around 20 minutes. After 20 minutes, again person A will be at starting point, and person A after 20 minutes, person A will be again on starting point, and person B will take again, I think, distance upon speed, it will be 6 minutes. Okay, so person A will take 20 minutes, person B will take 6 minutes to reach on starting point. Again on starting point it will be on 40 minutes or multiple of 20. Again it will be on 60 minutes. Okay, same way 6 minutes, 12 minutes like that, and 60 minutes. Okay, so what this value, this is the LCM of 6 and 20. So in this particular questions, how you have to calculate, we have to get a time taken by person A, person B or person C to reach on starting point, and then we have to take a LCM. So LCM of time taken by person A 20 and person B 6, then LCM will be 16. So they will take 60 minutes and they will take 60 minutes to meet again on a starting point. So hope you are able to understand. So here simple way I want to say that, like here you have to take time taken by the persons and we have to just get LCM. That is the meeting point at starting point. Now come to second thing. In previous one we talked about when these peoples are going to meet at starting point. Now we are talking about when these peoples will meet anywhere on the track. Anywhere on the track. Okay, numbers are same, like length of the track is 120 meter. They have started from point P. Speed of person A is 12 minute 12 meter per minute, and speed of person B is 20 meter per minute. Okay, remember when they meet on starting point, we have to get a time and we have to get LCM. When they will meet again on anywhere on the track, so what we have to get? We have to take relative speed. Relative speed, it will be 20 minus 12, 8 meter per minute. Okay, in this 8 meter per minute, this distance has to cover. Means time taken to meet anywhere on the track will be distance, means circumference of the track upon relative speed. Okay, so time will be circumference of the track upon relative speed. So how much time they will take to meet again anywhere on the track? It will be 120 upon 8. So answers will be 15 minutes. So hope you are able to understand both the things. Again, if they are moving in opposite direction, we have to just add the speed. Okay. Now let's see some question which UPSC has asked from this particular topic. I will suggest you can pause the video and first try to solve yourself, and then you can see the solution. There is a rectangular track of 400, 300, again 400, 300. The total distance will be, it become like 1400 meter track is there. Two person have started from same point. Consider this is the point from A and B. Both the person have started in same direction. They have started around, consider they have started with a speed of 3 km per hour. I can say that 3000 meter per hour, and B, speed of B is 2500 meter per hour. Means both person A and B, they are moving in a rectangular track with a speed of 3000 meter per hour and 25 meter per hour. Okay, now point is how many times they will meet. Okay, they have started 7 a.m. 7 a.m. they have started, 7 a.m. to 12:30 p.m. How many times they will meet anywhere on the track? So time is 5 hours. In 5 hours 30 minutes, how many times they will meet? I have already discussed when we talked about meeting on starting point. We have to take LCM of the time taken by a person to reach at starting point. Now question is how many times they will meet anywhere on the track. When we talked about anywhere of the track, so we have to take relative speed. So relative speed of A and B will be A minus B, 500 meter per hour. In this speed, they are going to cover this distance. So time taken by A and B to meet first time. Okay, first meeting. In first meeting, how much time they will take? They will take 1400 meter per hour upon 500 meter per hour. So it will be 2.8 hour in first meeting. In second meeting, it will be multiply by 2, 5 hours. Okay, so time from 7 a.m. to 12:30 p.m. is 5.5 hours. In 5.5 hours, once they will meet after 2.8 hours, again they will meet after 5.6 hours. Means they are going to meet only once, because in between they are 5.5 hours only, and two times they will meet in 5.6 hours, like after 5.6 hours. So in between 7 a.m. to 12:30 p.m. they are going to meet only once. So hope you are able to understand this particular questions. Now see, this is one questions, like try to read it first, and I will suggest pause the video, try to solve yourself. First you will solve yourself, only this discussion or this video is going to help. Otherwise, the things I am telling you, that is not going to help you. I will suggest pause the video, solve yourself, and then see the solution. There are 8 equidistance points. Consider this is the distance, like 8 points are there. Consider A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H. 8 points in on periphery of the circle. In a time interval of t, a person, consider a person P, reaches from A to C. A person P1 started from A and reached C in t time. So speed of person P1 will be 2.2 unit per t. Clear? Another person B during the same time interval with uniform motion, while another person reaches the point E from B during the same time. Another person P2 started from B and reached E. Means here person A has covered 1 unit and 1 unit, 2 unit. Person P2 has covered 1 unit, 2 unit and 3 unit. So speed of person 2 is 3 unit per hour time t. Both the persons are moving in same direction. Person A have started from A, person P1 have started from A, person P2 has started from B. Clear? Both are moving in same direction, then relative speed will be it will be 3 minus 2, so 1 unit per hour. How much distance is there? Total distance is 8 unit. But person P2 has started from B unit, so distance will be 7 unit. So time, how much time person P or how much time both the person will take to meet again? So first meeting will be total distance 7 unit, time speed 1 unit per t time. So this cancel, it becomes 7t. This is not easy questions. Try to read the questions very carefully. Try to understand. Concepts are same. Concept is total circumference, but I cannot take total circumference because both the persons are not going to start from same point. Person P1 is starting point A, person P2 is starting from point B. Then how much time they will take to meet once again? So they will take total distance, that is 7 unit, and total 7 unit again, 7 unit upon speed. So hope you are able to understand. Let's see one more question. 3 men has started together to travel same way around circular track. They have started from point P. 3 person, consider person A, person B, person C, and speed of person A is 4 kilometer per hour. Speed of person B is 5.5 kilometer per hour. Speed of person C is 8 kilometer per hour, and they are moving in same direction Okay, at what time they will meet again at starting point. Okay, for starting point, what the concept I have given? I have given the concept LCM of time taken by over the three person to reach at starting point. So time taken by person A to reach at starting point, distance upon speed. Time taken by person B to reach at starting point, distance upon speed. And time taken by person C to reach again starting point, distance upon speed. So you have to get a LCM of these values. How to get a LCM? So I can say that 10, 5, this becomes 5 upon 1. So whenever LCM of fraction, I have discussed already, LCM of fractions will be LCM of numerator upon HCF of denominator. LCM of here 11, 5, 11 and HCF of denominator 4, 1, 8. So LCM of numerator will be like 11, 5, 11. What can be the LCM? It can be, okay, wait. Something is missing here. Something is, wait. Just try to see questions again. Here we have LCM and LCM of 4 upon 11 upon 4 and 11 upon 5.5 and 11 upon 8. We have to get a LCM of these values. What I did, I just did this and I can say 11, 10, 11, 5, 5, 2. This is not a 5, this is the 2. Okay, this become 22, this become 1. So we have to just get LCM of these values. You know how to get LCM. Then answers will be after 22 hours. See, one more portion. Two person A and B are running on a circular track. At start, B is ahead of A and their positions make an angle 30 degree. So consider this is a clock. In a clock, consider A is here. And when A is here, so B will be somewhere at 30 degree angle. Okay, so B is somewhere here. Okay, when A reaches a point diametrically opposite to his starting point, he meet B. So diametrically opposite means A has covered how much distance? 180 degree. In 180 degree, and how much distance B has covered? B has covered 150 degree. Okay, time taken by A to cover 180 degree equal to time taken by B to cover 150 degree. I am considering this degree in a distance. So we have discussed one important concept, like when time is constant, we can say that d1 upon d2 equal to s1 upon s2. Okay, so how much distance person A has covered? 180, and how much distance person B has covered? 150. So it becomes 6 upon 5. So hope you are able to understand this particular question. Here again I am telling you one thing. Concepts are very important. If you understand basic concept, then questions are not much difficult. You should not mug up the concept. You should visualize the concept. Here, person A is covering 180 degree, person B is covering 150 degree. This is the distance of A, distance of B, time is constant, distance d1 upon d2 equal to s1 upon s2. This simple concept I applied and I got the answers also. Okay, so hopefully you are able to understand the basic concept of circular track. And then in the next video, I will explain the basic concept of mensuration. Thank you for watching this particular video.